Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you're subscribed. So you guys, I don't normally film videos on Saturdays, but I went to do some returns today and ended up making some purchases and did some exchanges and things like that. And I got some fragrances, and some of this stuff I wanted to go ahead and start using and putting it away where it goes. So I didn't want to just like leave it laying in the bags and stuff. So I figured I'd just go ahead and make this video for you guys. I went to Victoria's Secret and TJ Maxx, and I got some perfumes from TJ Maxx, and then I got some fragrance mist from Victoria's Secret and Pink by Victoria's Secret, and also a candle. So yeah, and because I wanted to start using the candle and like I said, putting some of this stuff where it goes, then I decided I'd just go ahead and film a video today. So the first thing I got was this perfume from TJ Maxx. This is called Peara Parfum, and I think I have seen this in TJ Maxx before. I don't really remember, but this is a really good fragrance. It's very sweet, feminine, flirty, girly, like that kind of fragrance or whatever. Almost a little candy-like, and it's just so delicious and so good. This is one of like my favorite types of scents. Like, I love fragrances that make me think of the color pink, that smell a little bit like candy, that are flirty and girly. Those are my favorite types of fragrances. So when I smelled this, I was like, this is so good. And I decided to get this one. And I think these are probably out at TJ Maxx pretty regularly. I know that when I was checking out, the cashier told me that she has the red bottle of this, and she said it was really good too. So yeah, so this one is really good, and I'm glad I got it. So the next one that I got, I was very surprised by, because this says Vanilla Sunrise. And so I was expecting just a straight up vanilla scent. But then I smelled of it, and I was like immediately blown away by this, because this doesn't really smell like vanilla at all. It just smells like candy, like a sweet candy fragrance. This is in sort of like the same scent category as the other one I was talking about. They're not the same, they're similar. But in that same kind of scent category, like this one is candy-like, sweet, flirty, feminine, and it's so good. But this one is a lot more candy-like than the other one is. Like, this one smells a little bit like Starburst or Skittles or something like that. And when I first smelled of it, that's kind of what I noticed. I was just like, wow, this just smells like a really sweet candy. And this is a very powerful scent. Like, it's very vibrant. And so I really liked this. And like I said, very candy-like, very flirty, very girly, very sweet. So yeah, it's really, really delicious. I was really like I said, very surprised when I smelled this, because it doesn't really smell like vanilla to me. It just smells like candy, and I love fragrances like this. So yeah, this was $12.99, but I actually got a discount on it because the lid to mine was broken. So they marked it down a little bit for me. So yeah, and I saw several new scents that were out at TJ Maxx, and like other like fragrance mists and things by Forever 21. And I think they had this one in a fragrance mist. I smelled some of the other fragrance mists, but this was what really stood out to me. And because it was like one of my favorite types of scents. I mean, I barely even smelled of this before I decided that I wanted it. I mean, like literally, like I like took like the first sniff, and I was like, whoa, like this is so good. So yeah, so this is the other perfume that I got. So the next thing that I got was from Victoria's Secret, and I got this fragrance mist right here. This is part of the new collection. On the back, it says Salty Sand Drifts with Coconut Shell and Sandalwood Exploring Jungles. Now, when I read these scent notes, I was like, probably not going to be interested in that at all. But this just smells like a very fresh and clean scent, and this is the one that stood out to me the most out of this entire collection. I really like this, and I'm wondering if the Exploring Jungles is hinting at another scent note, such as, I know in the Bath & Body Works fragrances, they have scent notes like rainforest mist and things like that, and some of their like fresh and clean fragrances. So I was wondering if that's what this might be, is like just a similar fragrance note, or if they just like put that on there. I don't know. But either way, this is a very fresh and clean scent. Which is another, the way I was describing the sweet ones, like the candy light ones, I was saying, you know, that's one of my like favorite types of fragrances. And then fresh and clean scents are too. So I really like this. I don't smell any coconut in this at all, which I was assuming I would because it says coconut shell. But maybe coconut shell is a different like fragrance note than coconut. Like maybe they're referring to the outside of the coconut shell or something. Because I don't smell coconut in this at all. So yeah, but this one was really good. I didn't really find anything else in that collection that I wanted besides this, but this one is good. And the packaging is, it's nothing special, but I do kind of like this little design right here. But yeah, this is a good one. So the next one that I got was this Bright Mariposa Apricot. I really like apricot scents. This, to me, the apricot is not super strong in it. I think mainly what I'm smelling here is the mariposa and the violet. It says silky mariposa flowers flutter with violet and juicy apricot, brilliant bloom. So this, to me, is sweet, floral, juicy. I think that's probably coming from the apricot, the juiciness that's in this. This is a fruity floral. It's juicy, it's floral, it's sweet. The floral in this is very uplifting and it's uplifting and it's fun. Like, it's a good fragrance. I really like this. It's not anything like super special or groundbreaking. It's just nice. But that's kind of what it smells like, in my opinion. They've had this collection out for a little while, and I did smell this collection originally when it came out, and I was just kind of like, didn't really care for it. But then when I went back today, I smelled of it again, and since they were having the 5 for $30 sale, I ended up just going ahead and doing the 5 for $30 deal. But yeah, I like this one. It's a good fruity floral. I think this will be really good for, you know, once we get into spring, which we are basically almost in spring. I like to start off with my florals and then wear my fruity florals and then my fruity scents as we go through spring and get closer to summer. And I think this will be just perfect for that. So yeah, this is a pretty good one. So this next one that I got is from the same collection. This is Lush Orchid Amber. On the back it says Rich Orchid Petals, pulse with amber and fresh pear, lavish blossom. So when I first smelled of this, I immediately thought green apple. Like, that is what I thought of when I smelled of this. On the back it says fresh pear. So I think the pear is what I'm actually smelling. But to me, it smells a lot like green apple. I don't know if this has other notes in it that are like green notes, or maybe if it does have a green apple note in it. Because I don't think they list every single thing that they put in these. But to me, this doesn't really, which I'm smelling of the cap, so I'm smelling of the dry down. I don't really smell any florals for real. Like, I mean, I guess you can tell that they're in there. And I mean, I guess you can tell that the amber is in there a little bit. And you can even probably tell that the orchid is in there just a little bit, just because there's got to be more complexity to it than just like the pear note. Like, you can tell there's something else in there. So you can tell there's got to be some orchid or something in there. I think the orchid is what's bringing a little bit of sweetness to it along with the amber. But I mainly smell the pear note when I smell this. But this is really good in my opinion. Like again, it's kind of like this one. It's nothing groundbreaking, nothing super unusual. Just a nice scent to have in your collection. I think both of these are good, like easy reach fragrances. This one is a little bit more outside the bounds of an easy reach fragrance than this one is. And good for spring, I think. So yeah, so those are the only two that I got from that collection. And then the next one that I got was this Coconut Milk and Rose. This one has been out for a while. It's part of the what is this collection called? I don't remember. It's like the I can't think of the name of it right now, but the like natural collection. Oh, both. I think it's like the botanical collection or something like that. On the back, this says, feel calm with the scent of coconut milk and rose, botanical inspiration, and true tranquility. So I've seen this for a while, and I have noticed that this was a good scent in the past. Like, I smelled of it, and well, I guess when I say I noticed it, it was more like I smelled of it and it was okay. But I have like so many rose scents that I just kind of like brushed it off and was like, I don't really need that, so I'm not going to get it. But I smelled of it again today when I was trying to make up my mind about like which fragrances I wanted to get for like the 5 for $30 or whatever. And like I decided that I wanted to get this because it is a rose fragrance. But the coconut milk in here tones down the rose a little bit and makes this just like an overall like very comforting scent, which I noticed that I really liked. And this is something that I would very much like to have when I'm in the mood for that kind of fragrance. Like, I'm very, like, when I read books, I'm a mood reader, and I'm kind of that way with my fragrances too. Like, I wear things based on my mood, and obviously based on the weather. I've said that like a million times in my videos. Like, I base a lot of stuff off the weather. But I felt like this is one that would be great for just whenever I'm in the mood for it, as far as like, when I want something that's just calm and comforting. So I feel like calm was the right, word for this fragrance, because it's, like I said, it's calming and comforting. So again, the back says, feel calm with the scent of coconut milk and rose, botanical inspiration, true tranquility. And I think that that's correct for this fragrance, because that's what it makes me think of. And like I said, I have a lot of rose fragrances, but this one isn't just rose. It's got that coconut milk in it too, and just kind of makes it a different fragrance and makes it comforting. So yeah, so I like this one, and it's one of the other ones that I chose in my 5 fragrances that I picked. So candles were part of the sale today, because it was, when I asked the associate if candles were a part of the sale, she was like, I'm not sure, but we can check. But on the sign, it said, it didn't just say like fragrances and mist, it said collection. So I assumed that it meant everything in the collection. And so this counted as part of the sale, and I grabbed it up. It says cherry blossom, fresh peach, impossible to resist. So of course this is just the love spell fragrance, but in candle form. I really want to use this tonight. I'm going to do like a little spa night. I don't have any plans or anything. Like, yeah, it's a Saturday night, but I'm going to be at home. So I'm going to burn my love spell candle and have a spa night and do kind of like a pedicure and just, some things like that. And yeah, so I'm excited to use this candle. Have you guys used the Victoria's Secret candles before? Because I never have. Are they good? Do they last? I mean, well, I guess I'm trying to ask if the fragrance really projects. Y'all let me know your opinions on them, because I have never used them before, but I think I'm going to start getting these. If I enjoy this one, I think I'm going to start getting these whenever I make a purchase like this, when they have the sales going. So yeah. So the next thing that I got was just a backup of Warm and Cozy. I had said in my last video that whenever I ordered from Victoria's Secret the other day, that I received a mist that I did not care for, and I really liked this one, and I wanted to back up to it, so I exchanged that one and got this one. So this has fragrance notes of cotton candy, fluffy vanilla, strawberry gloss. This is part of the Pop Jelly collection. This is a flanker of the original Warm and Cozy. I've said before, I do not like the original Warm and Cozy, so at first I was unsure if I would like this one or not, but this one is very different from the original Warm and Cozy. This is like completely different fragrance, and on the back it says Y2K wow, because this is part of the like Y2K throwback collection. It says a cuddly combo of spun sugar, your fave, I'm trying to read this like through the screen on my phone, your fave strawberry lip gloss, and sweet teen dreams. So yeah, I have talked about this fragrance already in one of my other haul videos that I did. I really like this, and yeah, I think it's delicious. It's the first time I smelled it, I didn't really care for it that much, but I don't think I let it dry down enough, because I think I smelled of it in the store and I sprayed it out. And like I said, I don't think I let it dry down enough. But then I ordered this and I was like, dude, this is so good. And so yeah, so now I have a backup of it. I also have a backup of, I think, both of the other Pop Jelly fragrances. Were there just 3? I think there were just 3 of them, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I know I have a backup of this one now, and the vanilla one, and also the Fresh and Clean Pop Jelly. So yeah, so these are really good, and I like that they did like a Y2K throwback. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and turn your notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.